Yeah, your ID is with a window, a black window, the icon, the logo.
Yeah, on my laptop, yes.
Yeah, at first I used your package to install it. It's like that, and then with that on the head of the on the head of it we have is here. I have tried to make several programs. Yeah, here this part or this part. They ask us to upgrade it. As the version is too low, we cannot. This there. With my PC, it showed that we cannot preview it. Yeah, we could not preview it as it was a low version. So I have upgraded. Yeah, then it becomes this version with this logo. Yeah, so it's not a very big difference. Yeah, it's not a very big difference. It's just the version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, first, I think the class begins now. Oh yeah, and all of you have the Qing platform.
Yes, Laoshi, we have.
Yes, Laoshi.
Okay, thank you, Farso Kaya. I will publish our slides here and our assignments here. Please pay attention to it. For the moment, I have added you. Yeah, normally I have all of you. Farso, you haven't. Yeah, it's your student card number like this, Shibli. Farso, you didn't have your student card number.
I do have, sir. I do have, ma'am.
Oh, Shibli, is it your student card number 178?
No, that is my phone number. My student number is different. That is actually my Bangladeshi phone number.
Okay, could you change it with your student card number here? I need to, later I have to.
Okay, I'm just sending you right now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah, it's for this thing. Our slides.
I've sent it to you, ma'am. Please check.
Oh, you have sent it to me by WeChat, or by Tencent meeting?
No, by meeting, ma'am. Just check. I privately send you.
Yeah, I see it. But the problem is that here, I think it should be modified by yourself, not me. You see my screen?
Yeah, I can see, but how to modify that, ma'am?
You cannot modify it?
No, because that is like when I'm out of China, I have to register Chaoxing app by this, how to say, my phone number, because none of my Chinese number is working. So that is my phone number, actually.
Okay, I understood now. Okay. So Shibli Faso, Azman, Kamru Zaman. Yeah, others are okay. Only you have not. Student card number is here. Okay, if you can change it.
Laoshi, if I send you my student card number, will it be fine?
No, you don't need to send. You don't need to send me your student card number. Just try to modify it by yourself here.
Okay, Laoshi.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we'll continue with our WeChat mini programs. In the last lecture, we have already, normally, most of the time we have talked about the, how to say, we have talked about the registration of user in WeChat MiniProgram, but as you don't have a Chinese identifier, so it's perhaps we will use just the tester ID for our experiments. However, you need to download the package that Roy has sent, or you can find it directly. Yeah, you can find it easily also here. For example, I have searched. Oh la la. Yeah, also for, you see here, it's this page, you can also find it easily. You can find the ID easily via this link. Yeah, when you arrive this page, you click here. It means the adjust to download. Here is the official, yeah, it's the official site of WeChat MiniProgram. When you arrive here, we have the latest versions, stable build. Normally we choose this one, and depending on your PC, you could choose the version Windows 64, 32, or Mac. Yeah, so you can download it easily from here. Okay, and this site is important because you can also find API here. You see with this navigator. Oh yeah, and perhaps it's better that I translate it into English. Yeah. Okay, you see it? It's with this page, you can download the API, IDE. And here you can find the API with when you have some questions when developing, you can search here. Okay. Thank you, Kaya. And now we'll continue. Normally, have you downloaded it and installed it?
Yes, Lauchi.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm
Kaya.
downloading Laoshi.
Saji, Shibli. Normally, it's the end of last lecture, you have downloaded it, and we had get this page. Yeah, the first chapter is the introduction of our WeChat mini programs, and in this chapter we'll begin to create our first project. Yeah, in this chapter we have three big parts. The first one is the first applet. Second one is the applet directory structure, and then we have an introduction to developer tools. For the first applet, you see, yeah, after downloading your IDE, you have this page. Here is the version of your IDE, your tool. You can tap, by double clicking the WeChat web developer tool icon, you, we may ask us to use WeChat to scan the QR code and enter the menu screen like here. Yeah, when we talk about the icon, as I have said at the beginning with Roy, for the previous version, we may have the icon like a window, and now for the latest version, it becomes the logo like this. Yeah. When we enter this menu screen, we click the Applet project option in the menu and to enter the Applet project management page. When we arrive here, you can set the directory, and here when we ask us the app ID, we can use directory tester ID, and we give the name of the project. Yeah. Here, perhaps this one is not convenient for you because you have not it, but we'll see the app ID can log into WeChat public platform like here. The specific steps to view are left menu setting options, development setting panels, and then app ID under the title developer ID. Here, when we create a new project, yeah, if we have our app ID, we can fill it with our actual app ID. With our own ID, we can use most of the functions, but with tester ID, there are some functions will not be used.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I have one question, but I don't have KPP ID.
It doesn't matter. You use the tester ID.
Okay, Laushi.
Yeah, with tester ID, we can also develop a project in the developer tool, but we cannot preview it on the real machine. Yeah, when I tried it, it was like this. And after filling,
like,
that
means
means,
like,
oh, I'm sorry, Shibli.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Later, when you enter it, you have this. Yeah, you have this interface here. Oh, I'm sorry. I need. Yeah, I needed to translate it into English here. This function is to preview it with tester ID, or perhaps I can show you. You see here. No, not this one. Here, the preview or debug with a real machine. Oh, I have here as I have used my my ID here. Okay, I didn't use it. At least here, you see, if I use my app ID here, my own ID, if I use it, then you see the screen here will be different. Yeah, you see here we have other functions like this cloud development. But if I don't use this ID, if I use the test ID, it will be changed. And pay attention here. Here we have a cloud development. But if I change it to the test ID, it will be, you see, it is disappeared because this function is deactivated with the test ID. That's why we say with test ID, some functions cannot be used, but it doesn't matter for our class, as later, yeah, we can develop as well. When you open a new project, normally you have a, yeah, by default, we have a project showing this page. We can directly click the mouse on the PC to simulate the touch effect of fingers on the mobile phone screen. Yeah, okay. You can follow it. Here I'll close it. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to set it into, set the language. I change it to English to be easier for you. Okay, you see here. Here, yeah, okay, I'll do from the beginning, new project here. Then you give a name of the project. For example, our name is MiniProgram. Then perhaps we'll name it with our date, the 18th March 2021. Yeah, we give the directory. I mean, we can put it, okay, I put it in E. Yeah, I have given it by the date 18th March 2021. Yeah. Yeah, you see. And then here, you choose the test ID. You see test account. Test account here. After choosing this, we can create. Oh, I haven't already. You can open it directly. Okay, I didn't. I need to create a new project here with the name with our, okay, MiniProgram. No, I didn't create, that's why. Choose this, we choose this file, and then it's okay. Yeah, you see, it's here is to choose the mode, plugin or MiniProgram. We choose MiniProgram, not others, okay? And language, we will use JavaScript. Then we create it. You see, after creating our new project, it will be like this. Yeah, it will. We will see it directly now. Yeah, I have tried with others. That's why I have. You see, I have many windows here. Yeah. Okay. You see here. It's loading. Yeah, it's loading here. You see my screen here is by default. A new project is like this. Yeah, we have named it like this, mini project program. You see here. Here is the name of it. MiniProgram with the data with the date is our new project. It's like this. You can follow me if you have already downloaded. You can follow me. Okay. this one I can close it as we can use our, we can create our examples here. Have you some questions still here? Just the creation of a new project? Is it okay? Okay, Roy.
Yes, Laoshi, it's okay.
Thank you, Kaya. Yeah, yeah, Roy, thank you. And Kaya, yeah, okay. Yeah, you can set your window to be black, white like Kaya. Normally it's here. Yeah, normally it's here. You see theme. You can change it to light, dark, auto, etc. Okay.
Okay, Laoshi.
Yeah. Thank you, Kaya. Don't hesitate to tell me if you have some questions, because it's better that you can follow directly in this way. We can practice together. Yeah, here is the creation of a new project. You see, we can directly click the mouse on the PC to simulate the touch effect of fingers on the mobile phone screen, like here. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, it's here. Yeah, you see, it's like the finger touch here. Yeah, it modifies. Yeah, when we click on our avatar, we have the login. We can return back here. And then we have the real machine. Yeah. On the screen, on the interface, we have different functions or different lists. You see here. In addition to directly using the mouse on the PC to simulate the click effect of the mobile phone touch screen here, it can also preview the program directly on the real machine via this part. Click preview here, the second small icon here. Click it to automatically generate a preview specific QR code. The real machine test can be carried out by scanning this QR code in the figure with the mobile phone WeChat. As can be seen from the figure, the effect of the screen is basically consistent with the preview image of the PC. It should be noted that the QR code used in preview is not permanently valid, and its expiration time should be noted. Once expired, you need to click the preview button again to generate a new preview QR code. So yeah, after generating the QR code, you need to use it as early as possible, else it will expire. We have another is real machine debugging. The real machine preview can already see the effect of Applet page. If you need to get the data of Applet like PC, such as the console statement output, local cache, data change, network packet capture, etc. In the process of testing, we need to do real machine debugging. Click the remote debugging button to automatically generate a spatial debugging QR code. In the same way, scan the QR code in the figure above with mobile WeChat for remote debugging. Yeah. Here after this, we can have, yeah, there will be a floating window in the debugging screen of the mobile phone, which will display the communication status with the PC. In the debugging process, any operation on the mobile phone can be viewed in real time with the PC debugger. That means it's synchronized. And later we can upload the code. Preview can only be tested by developers. If you want to, yeah, if we want more people to use our applet, we need to upload the code, and only the uploaded code can be further released as the experience version or the official version by the administrator. First of all, we need to pass the code to a small program background management side. Click the upload button at the top of the developer tool to prepare to upload the code. And after we click, after we click OK, a new form will appear, which requires developer to fill in the customized version number and item remarks. These two fields are for the convenience of administrators to check the version, and this note can only be seen by the administrator, not users. After uploading, we can log into the applet management background with the development management menu option and see the version just submitted in the development management panel. Yeah, pay attention. The same applet allows multiple developers to submit their latest development versions at the same time, and the administrator can only choose one of them to submit to the experience version or online version. Yeah, here, when we submit the development version as the experience version, it can be used by up to 15 users. We click the down arrow on the right side of the submit for review button and select the option select as experience version. This experience version does not need to be audited and can be completed by selecting the option. Click the button under the version number of the experience version and a QR code will be appeared. We, as our users with experience permission can use the experience version by scanning the mobile WeChat. And the experience version can also continue to click the submit for approval button to submit as a formal online version, but it needs to be approved. Yeah, you see this part, you can just follow it, and later we'll try to explain by coding on the same time. But this part is, yeah, normally I should put it at the end of because it's after the coding, but the content is like this. Okay, code submission. For we should submit for review. Administrators can further submit the development version or experience version for approval, and the approved version will become the official online version. This version has no permission restrictions and can be used by all WeChat users. Yeah, you see here we have the project stage. Applet is divided into development test, audit process, and final release. Yeah, you see here we have the development test, then audit process. Here it's without audit process. Here it's waiting for the waiting for the audit. Then we have the experience version and the online version, final release. Yeah, you see the development version, we use the user developer tool to upload the code to the development version. The development version only keeps the latest upload code for each developer. The test preview of this version can only be realized by users having developer rights. The development version can be deleted without affecting the online version and the code under review. The development version can continue to be submitted as the experience version or the under review version by the administrator. So you see the development version is for us developers. Then we have the experience version. The development version can continue to be submitted as the experience version by the administrator. This version does not need to be audited, and only users with experience permission can use it, and other users cannot open it. This version is mainly used for the test experience before the official launch. So you see the experience version is just like an internal test. Then we have the version under review. After the development version is completed, it can be formally submitted by the administrator. The pending status of an applet before it goes online is called the version under review. Only one development version of the same applet can be put here, can be in this status. I'm sorry. And this version can be submitted for review again after updating the code, which does not affect the use of the existing official version in the process of waiting for review. And then we have the final online version. This online version, it is approved and can be viewed and used by all WeChat users. If the newly uploaded code is approved, the version will be updated. Now we'll see the applet directory structure. Yeah, as it is figured out. Okay, I will see it here with you. Perhaps it's, yeah, you see here. Okay, we'll see it again. In this part, have all of you downloaded and installed it?
Yes, Laoshi.
Thank you, Saji.
Yes,
Ramna?
my one is also done.
Pardon?
I have also done it. I'm at the same
Okay.
page.
You have already got this page, Shibli?
Yes, ma'am. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, thank you, Shibli. Saddam, it's okay. You have this page.
Yes, Laoshi.
Thank you, Saddam. Ramnak, Hosan, Jahi, Kaya, you have said that, yes. Kamruzama, Faso, Azma, Amin.
Yes, Lashi have.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we need to get this page and we'll continue. Okay, thank you, Roy and Ramnak. Yeah, perfect. You see here with this interface, yeah, we call, I'm sorry. Here we call it as a menu. In this menu, we have project to create a new project, to import project, to open recent project. We have new mini code, import mini code, etc. File to new file, new window, open recent file, etc. To edit like this, formatting code, jump to file, tools, to compare, to refresh, to preview, etc. Then go switch editor, etc. And selection like these functions, view, like here, appearance, etc. Interface to decide which we will show here. We have toolbar, simulator, editor, directory tree, debugger. You see toolbar is here, this part, toolbar. Simulator, this part. Editor, this part. Directory tree, this part. Debugger, and normally is here. Then setting, as we have already seen, the general settings for the language, appearance settings for the background color, hotkey settings, editor settings, etc. Then here, help, we can see the API, WeChat API. Here is a Weixin development tools. We can switch account. We can see about, check for updates. If you have if you have a low version, we may have a warning for the upgrading.
Okay, Laoshi, in this point, like how to upgrade. It says check for updates. I'm clicking on it and it says there's a new version, but how to update it?
Oh, when you update it, you click here and we have a window pop up. See, normally it says waiting for uploading the new version. Yeah.
It's not saying anything. I'm just when I'm clicking on check for updates, it shows that there is a new version of 1.05.21 like is available,
Yeah.
and the update is downloading. Please restart later. So I'm waiting.
So yeah, if it shows like this, wait a moment. Later it will be completed directly. You see, normally when you install a low version, like when you install a previous version, like sent by Roy, you have the icon like a window, black icon, black window. Do you remember? Yeah, I had it before too. I had it on my another PC. Shipley,
Right now I'm having white background, still not black.
Pardon?
Like that my application background is still white, not in dark.
Oh, you haven't at first. Your version is a previous one. Secondly,
yes, exactly.
Perhaps, yeah. To change it, you see, for our version, yeah, for our new version, it's like Ramak, the default
Yes,
background.
I'm updating it.
Yeah, the default background for previous version is white, and for new version is black, dark. We can also set it by here, setting appearance with a theme, different theme, dark, light, auto. Yeah, here is the menu, and then we have the toolbar. Here is the simulator, editor. Yeah, this part I click, you see, when I activated, it shows here. When I deactivated, it is disappeared. Then we have the debugger on the bottom. Yeah, it shows now here. Interface designer. And here is the mode. As we say, we use MiniProgram mode instead of plugin mode because we are here we want to develop a MiniProgram. Here is the compilation. Yeah, we can compare with QR code. We can also do, we can click here directly to compare. We have preview, remote debugging, clear cache, source control test, account detail, and then here with the simulator here, you see we can also choose different devices to simulate iPhone 5, 6, 7, iPhone X, Windows 63, iPad. Here you see the different machine has different size. It will affect the units we use later. For example, for the size, for the pixel 63. We have device scale, text size. Yeah. And here is the directory structure. And now we'll talk about this part, directory structure. And you see in this our applet directory structure, we have the configuration file, main file, page file, and other files. Okay, we'll talk about them in detail. With the project file, each applet will automatically generate a project configuration file, project configuration JSON when it is created, which is directly under the root of the project. You see it's here. Yeah, this file. Yeah, here in this file, we can directly define the name of the project. You see, yeah, you see, oh, here we have the project name and the app ID, etc. Here is for the project file. Yeah, like I said here, its internal code can be used to define the project name and app ID of the applet. It's just like this. And then we have the main document. Main documents are named by app. There are 3 tabs according to the suffix. We have app.json. It is a required file. It is used to I'm sorry. Yeah, you see here. With this app.json, we can describe the public configuration of the applet. Second type of the main documents is app.js. It is also a required file. We use it to describe the total logic of the applet. Later, we have our app WeChat SS file. It is an optional files. It describes the applet's common style sheets. And these 3 tabs, we can also find it here. Yeah, you see here, app.js to show the total logic of the project, JSON, WeChat SS. Yeah. Public configuration and some common style sheets. Okay, we'll see these 3 tabs in detail. For JSON file, it is the global configuration file of the applet, which mainly contains the path, address, and navigation bar style of all pages of the applet. So you see, pay attention here. We say that it is a global configuration file of the applet. As here, the configurations set here will be applied to all pages. You see here we have pages. It contains the path address, that means the page or the pages, and the navigation bar style of all pages of the applet. Yeah, you see all these information are applied to the whole project. In addition to page and window, app.json can also configure properties such as type bar, network timeout, and debug. You see here in our default program project, this, you see in this file, we have, it's the end. We have just two properties, page and window. Page here, it means, the first page index is this page. You see here, it is this page, index page. It is stored here, index. You see two pages, index and logs. In index, we see it's here. It's here, this part. It is JSON, and logs, the same thing. It's in this part. Then window, it talks about this components. We have the background text style, light, navigation bar background color. You can change it. We have navigation bar title text, WeChat, this part. We have navigation text bar text style, black. You can change it to see, to see the difference. And here we have set the style, set map location. You can try to change, for example, here, instead of light, we can call it dark. You'll see the difference. You can see we have changed it and we compare it. It is the background text style. Have you seen the difference between light and dark? It's not very, it's this part. And then navigation background color, this we say, here we use Exoder, 16. FFF, it means white, and CCC is a gray. You can see it. It's this part, this navigation background color. Then we have the navigation bar title text, WeChat, and we can we can also change it. For example, with our class 18 computer science. You see it will be changed here, this part. You see 18 computer science. Then navigation bars text style. Now it is black. We can change it, for example, blue. Oh, I have made a mistake here. You see, when we have a mistake, when we have an error, it will be shown here. It says window navigation bar text style field needs to be black or white. So it cannot be blue. Just then we had it like black. Now we can change it to white, for example. You see it is changed to white here, and so perhaps here we will change it. Okay, we'll leave it like this. Okay, and here is for window and page. You see. Oh, I'm sorry. Here page. This property, it is. The type of it is string array. What does that mean? It means this part. Here, we need to get a string array, an array of strings to store the path of all pages needed. Okay. Here, it is an array of string. That's why here we say the type of it is string array. It is a required page, this property. It is a required attribute. We use it to record the path address of all pages of the applet. If there are multiple page addresses, the first one will be the initial page of the applet by default. It means here, you see, we have here in this list, we have 2 pages, and the first one is shown by default. Yeah, like here. If you want to show the second one, at first you change the order. Yeah, you see. Oh, I'm sorry. Pay attention to this code. And we change it to here, and between different elements of the array, you should use the comma like this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you see. Then we compare. You will see it's different page. It's a different page by default now. Yeah, you see it is the log page. Yeah. Oh, it's very slow. Yeah, it's but you see it's different from just then. So here is the page. The window, yeah, for window it is like this. It is this part. The type of it is object. It is an optional property. We use it to set the window performance of the page, such as the background color of the navigation bar, the title text content, and the text color. Yeah, you see it? I'm sorry.
Yes, Laoshi.
Thank you. Any questions still here?
No, Laoshi.
Okay, thank
No,
you, Saddam.
Laoshi.
You can follow, yeah, you can follow me to modify the code. Oh, perhaps we have a break of 10 minutes here. Okay, have a break of 10 minutes. We have an absence. Who is it? Who is the absent? Malala? Yeah, Malala is absent. Where is she? Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, 老师.
Yes, Lao Shi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Laoshi.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, still we go. Are still there.
Sure.
Everything works well. You hear me? Is this disconnected? Sorry, could you hear me? Oh, sorry.
Hello.